Hey everybody, it's Simply Marie 3 here, and I wanted to bring you maybe like a story time, I guess you could say. I was just sitting here thinking as I've just come out of the store. I ran into Five Below and Marshalls, and today is Sunday, and I just wanted to give somebody out there some type of encouragement. Now, I really feel like everybody in this world has something to offer to somebody. Some kind of experiences we've been through, gone through, and my story is no different. My mom died when I was 13 years old. She died of breast cancer. It was just my sister and I. She was a single mother. Growing up, I did not know my father. My sister and I had different fathers. My father, he left my mom when I was 3 months, and he was sent to prison, death row to be exact. So I never knew him. I just knew his name, and I knew that he was sent to prison for robbing a bank, him and another guy. And somebody in that robbery died. I believe it was a police officer. I don't know. But the guy with my dad who did the shooting, they could not determine whose bullet killed the police officer. So they just sent my dad and the other guy to prison, death row. My dad died, so I've heard through the papers and read the articles, when I was a junior in high school. I don't know how I felt about it. I mean, like I said, I didn't know him. He was a part of me. I didn't know him, but, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. But I kind of felt like I missed the opportunity in getting to know who he was as a person. And it is what it is with that. So my mom raised my sister and I. And at 12 years old, she became very sick. Now, I'm 37 now. Okay, so at 12, I mean, what do I know? You know, you're 12. I just knew she was sick. And I knew that at the time, my sister, who was 20, was taking care of my mother. She did not get the opportunity to complete college, because if my sister decided to go to college, I would have been a state of the ward, so they would have determined. So I could have been in foster care. Now, granted, you know, I have a few aunts and uncles or whatnot who could have raised me, but per the conversation of the government, I would have been considered the state of the ward. So my sister had a track scholarship, and she decided to not go to school and to continue to raise me after my mother passed away. That's something I could never repay her for, to do such a selfless act at such a young age, by the way. I mean, when I was 20, you know, hey, like many of us, you know. So after that, you know, like I said, my mom passed away when I was 13. My sister was 21. And it's like, what do you do now? So we had a different in dynamics in our relationship, because it's like you grow up fighting and arguing with the sibling, to now it's like, I'm supposed to listen to who, what, huh? So it changed our relationship. We had a lot of fights, but I think a lot of it was the hurt, the suffering, the pain. That's understandable. So we moved on from our growing pains, I should say. Never the loss of our mom. You will never get over the loss of your mom. I'm 37 and I still hurt. And it doesn't have to be just Mother's Day or a special day. Any day, you know. So completed middle school, high school, and let me tell you something. I had so many people telling me, oh, well, you don't have a mother now, you don't have a father, what are you gonna do? You might as well just go get a job. Basically kind of writing me off. Let me tell you something. I could have easily been another statistic, meaning, you know, I could have just succumbed to those negative comments that people were shooting my way. Now, I don't know if they meant it to be hurtful or just felt like, well, hey, you know, you don't have the support that you need to be successful. You don't have the support that you need to get by. Not to be braggadocious or anything, but let me tell you something. Yes, I went to college. Now, it was hard. I'm not going to say it was easy, because at that time, I was the first one in my family to go to college. So I didn't have anybody to say, hey, how do I fill out this financial aid? Hey, what do I do? How do I fill this out? How do I do that? What does this mean? What does that mean? How do student loans work? I didn't have anybody to tell me. I just basically learned on my own with the help of God and, you know, whoever was working at the financial aid office. That's just what I did. So I went to school, graduated from college. I started out going to school in New Orleans. I went to a private school, Dillard University, loved it to death. But by it being a private school, the tuition was so high. So I transferred, and then I went to Stephen F. Austin here in Texas. Graduated with my bachelor's degree in 2005. A Bachelor of Science in Family and Child Development with a minor in elementary education. Went on to teach elementary school for 7 years. Now I'm a stay-at-home mother with my 3 girls, and I am in graduate school. I will be getting my master's degree next year. And I'm steady holding on. I have hard days. I have hard days. I'm human. We all are human. I just feel the need to tell you, look, I don't care what you're going through. Life gets hard. There's things that will happen that you will feel like, Lord, why me? Why me? And I'm not crying right now because I'm hurt. I'm crying because it don't seem like it, but I'm happy. You know, you just like, God, I got through this. I can't tell you how many times I prayed. I never gave up. When I met my husband, I met him in college. And he's been a blessing. He went on to get his master's degree as well. He's in physical therapy. And he's been a great support system. I thank you, God. I do. I thank you for seeing me through this. It's not been easy. It's been hard. But you don't give up. You keep pushing. You keep pushing, because I'm telling you, there's better days to come. It's better days to come. You never know who you can help. You never know who's looking at you and saying, dang, if they can do it, I can too. I have 3 daughters. And I have this beautiful picture of my mom in my entryway in the house. And Avery, like I've told you all before, when she was, maybe when she turned 4 or right when she turned 5, she would ask, oh, Mama, who's that picture? And I say, you know, that's your grandma. And, you know, she would say, oh, grandma's pretty, you know, things like that. And I as she grows older and her sisters grow older, I drop little, you know, water in their bucket, so to speak, to let them know, like, yeah, this is your grandmother. You know, teach them that history, what they have. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see your flower grow from the hurt. I admire and I love butterflies. I love butterflies. And everybody that knows me knows that, because butterflies aren't born in a sense as butterflies. You know, they start off as in an egg, and then they turn into the larvae, and they grow and develop. And I feel like that's what we do in life. We start off one way, and we just grow and blossom and develop. And I just think that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. God is so good. God is so good. And you know, everyone has their own beliefs. The religion, some people don't. But for me, God is good. That's who I look to for my strength. And I'm telling you, don't give up. I'm not here to ramble. I'm just here to be open, transparent, tell you my story. You know, I still have scars and heart wounds, and I hurt, you know. And I just feel like you take that hurt and you grit and grind through it, and you keep on pushing. You keep pushing. You just keep on pushing. And at the end of the day, you know, if you have to shed your tears and hurt and get through it, that's fine. But you get up. You know, and I'm a believer that when you get up and you are working towards something, don't get up and work towards something by yourself. You grab somebody by the hand and take them with you. You know, my daughters, you know, they're blessed. They have their mother and their father in their lives. You know, my mother did the best she could as a single parent. There were plenty of times I wish growing up I had a father, and looking at how my husband Arthur treats them, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. To have a father in your life nowadays, it's a blessing. There's so many, you know, children growing up who don't have fathers. I remember when I was teaching, and you know, you get to know these families, and it's just become the norm to grow up as a single parent. And there's no knock. Things happen. I'm not talking down on anybody being a single parent. By no means. My mother was a single parent. But I'm just saying in a sense that it's just that much of a blessing to have both of your parents in your life. And I remember teaching, and when we would see students who had both of their parents, it was like, wow, you know, like you just don't see that. Nevertheless, you all, you know, I'm out here running my little errands. It's Sunday, doing my normal thing, getting ready for the week. And I just want to tell you all, do not give up. We all have our stories. We all have things that we've had to go through, conquer, accomplish, work through to get to where we are. I think that's what makes us great. That's what makes us all have character, because we all are coming in here into something, crossing paths with each other, coming from a different background, a different, you know, upbringing, history, that we can all connect and learn something from each other. You ain't learning, you dead. You are dead, because I plan on every day to learn something, whether it's in what I'm going to school for to get my master's degree, which is in professional counseling. Listen, you have something to teach me, I'm there to learn and listen. I just like to absorb as much as I can while God gives me the energy, the life to be here every day. If you are not learning, what are you doing? You got to keep on learning, you know? Got to keep on learning. Just don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. You fall down, it's okay. Get down, cry, scream, shout. Been there, done that. Fall out. Do what you need to do. I've done it. Okay, not to be comical, but I'm serious. I've been on my knees praying to God. I've been there. And guess what? After that, and you got it all out. I look at it as a cleanse. You got it out. Now guess what? You get back up, you rebuild, and you say, you know what? I got this. What's my focus? What's my plan? What am I doing? And you do it. You do it. You do it, and you do it well. So I just wanted to come on here today and say that. tears and all. Lord knows I wasn't planning on crying, but I'm just being open and honest. This is me. I'm just being me, you know, no shame, because if somebody, anybody, one somebody, two somebodies, whomever can take something from this, just please know, don't give up. Don't give up. You know, you just keep on going. Whatever dreams, goals you have, whatever year it is, baby, don't give up. You just keep on going, hold your head up high, and you just keep pressing towards your goal, whatever that may be in life. Keep going. We all have stories. We all have something to bring to the table to help our neighbor, our friend, a stranger, whoever out. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay? So I just wanted to bring this to you all. I hope somebody can take something from this and use it to your advantage. Okay? Don't give up. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish running my little errands for the day, and get back home so I can get my baby girl ready for school for this week of school, get her clothes ready for the week, everything I need to do. So that's it, you all. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and wonderful, lovely day. Today is Sunday, and much love to everybody. Okay, so you all take care, be blessed, and have a great day and the rest of the work week. Okay, all right, bye bye, you all. Pieces.